Hey everybody. So I know it's been a while since we've had a longer video. The shorts have been doing well, been getting a lot of responses and stuff back on those. That's been going great. We'll keep doing that. But I feel like there's some stuff that kind of when the Lord gives it to you and says, you gotta share this, or he moves. That stuff has to be shared with other people so they can learn those lessons as well. So this will be like a quick life lesson video, kind of with with a story mixed in, just because there's something that um, will sound simple, but I feel there's a lot to learn from it, especially in light of like all the stuff with Damar Hamlin. Good time with the Super Bowl this weekend. It's really easy to get caught up in the culture of the world, especially when it comes to sports like football. And it is something we do need to be aware of and be on the lookout for. But as a football fan, there's a lot of rivalry. I mean, there's a lot of competition stuff in the world in general. Whatever that is, pick something. But especially when it comes to football, there's rivalries of you like a team, and then there's teams that you're supposed to hate because that team is competition with your team. Whatever there's all that stuff going on. You know what I'm talking about. This message is specifically for guys that watch football. Like the NFL, that are fans of NFL teams. If you are Christian and you do that, pay attention to this, um, because we need to be careful. Um, those sports rivalries pretty much are hate. Um, I am, of course, as I'm sure everyone knows by now, I am a Vikings fan. Born and raised, I grew up, always been purple, always been Vikings. Even my high school mascot was Vikings. So, but on the flip side of that, because I'm a Vikings fan, because we are Vikings fans, we're supposed to hate the Packers. Because they're in the division, they've been good competition. They've been good, um, and people that play with them and stuff too. You hate them, and then you see Packers fans. You're like, oh, like Packers fan. um, but I had a moment actually. It was a couple weeks. It's been a little bit because I haven't had the time to record this yet. But a couple weeks before, I think it was the Christmas Eve service. We went to the church that my wife grew up in, and we ended up that way. So I talked everybody into going. I think I needed to be there though because I felt really stupid when I saw that one of the guys up on stage, that part of the prison worship team, was wearing a Packers shirt. And my first thought was, oh, the Packers, but I'm in church. So I'm like, wait a minute. Um, I need to not be caught up in that and not, cutting down on him, or not, not hearing what he's singing or whatever, not, giving him dirty looks because of the shirt he's got on. And that's when I realized those two things cannot go together. I mean, I don't think there's anything wrong with liking the sport as long as it doesn't become an idol. Anything can become an idol. And see my video for a couple of it's my channel for a couple of shorts on those topics. Another one along that line coming soon. But we have to be. But that hate that comes with you like this team, so you don't like this team. That that is that is infringing on the gospel and your ability to share the gospel with other people. So I prayed about that, and I realized that I needed to see that. It had to kind of pop out and be shown to me. As much as my wife has said for a long time that that wasn't healthy. My obsession sometimes with football, my obsession with not liking people because of the color that's on their jersey, the logo on their jersey. Um, I mean, God loves everybody the same. Like, he not just loves, he adores all of us the same amount, enough that he died on the cross, not just for me, but for that guy that was wearing the Packers shirt too. Obviously he's in church, so he should be born again, right? He should be brother in Christ, and that is above everything else. So just pay attention to that. Be careful what you are getting indoctrinated into. Make sure that above everything else, the gospel stands out, because that is we need to not let things like that are material things, so to speak, that are that are of this world, now let those things interfere with the gospel, especially something you know s- something like football, which is big, especially this time of year. Be careful, guys. Um, just yeah, just be careful and make sure that you've got clean hearts. You're praying and reading the Bible and all that, so this stuff can't stick out, and God can use you and show you what needs to be gotten rid of, what needs to be changed. I mean, he's the only one that could have changed my heart on that topic. My wife saying it apparently wasn't good enough, but anyway, so hopefully you can learn something from that. Thank you guys for watching. If you have not yet already, please subscribe and like down below, and I will see you guys in in the next video. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the Super Bowl, but remember where our focus needs to be.